Hello, my friends. Let's do the end of season awards before we take on Dortmund to start the Bundesliga season. Of course it's got to be Dortmund. At least we get it out of the way. All right, my friends, if you're enjoying this content, like button over there, subscribe. Let's go. New arrivals. This isn't the summer transfer. This is from last season. So signing of the season, Joshua Zirkzee gets a B-. And Divock Origi only gets a C+. Gutting. Patrick gets a C+. David Hanko gets an A+ because of the lower wage than what we would expect to pay. Transfers out. Ralph Farman, B-. Who are the other ones? Pablo Ruiz got a C, which is not really that important. Reinhold only gets a C. Amin Harit, they gave an E because we made a loss on the player. And I want to be like, I didn't make a loss on the player. You made a loss on the player. Not my problem. I mean, it's my problem, but it's not my fault. Florian Flick gets a C. Butler gets a C. Marvin gets a C+. Sergi Guardiola gets a B-. Love it. On the loans, I just skipped that. I took a brief look at it, but it's most of them are D's and E's because we didn't get a loan fee. And I'm kind of frustrated, to be honest with you. And maybe it's that we're Schalke. Maybe it's that the Zweite Bundesliga doesn't have that many good players or the finances to afford players. But it's like, well, you could have gotten a loan fee. And it's like, no, I couldn't. I tried. I've done everything I could to get a loan fee, and I can't get a loan fee. So why are you dinging me for that, board? We still finished 10th. They thought we were going to avoid a relegation battle. And we did. At the end of the day, it was a little nervy. 90% home attendance. Get in. Top scorer, Joshua Zirkzee. This is going to be painful, I think. But again, 10th, but easily could have been 12th or, down into this section here. Not so good. But this section here, pretty good. And then by that point, it was wrapped up. So these two losses don't really count. Europa League semi-final. Get in. Get in. DFB Pokal. Easy for me to say. We end up as the runner-up, which is kind of gutting. But anytime you lose to Bayern Munich, you go like, yeah, whatever. Okay, and then the Super Cup, we lost to Bayern Munich because that's what happens. Remember, we lost 8-1. Yeah. Goal of the season, is it at? Oh, do we have to watch it as Joshua Zirkzee goal? It's kind of painful. Kind of painful. I mean, yeah, a good set piece, but I love that. He's rubbing his tummy. Yeah. As I mentioned yesterday, Origi is the top seller in the shirt category. And then Zirkzee, womp womp. Zalazar, Metza, womp womp. Almoez, womp womp. Yeah. Everything else is up except the, sponsorship was the same. So that's good. We lined up with a 4-2-3-1, as you do. That's actually pretty accurate. Get in, Football Manager. Player of the season, Zirkzee. Young player of the season, Zirkzee. Signing of the season, Zirkzee. Goal of the season, Zirkzee. Top goal scorer, most assists goes to Almoez, because Zirkzee's not assisting himself. Malik with 5 players of the match. Highest average rating goes to Zirkzee with a 7.2. And Victor Paulsen with a 66 out of 90. Most passes completed per 90 minutes. That seems quite low. Don't think we should be too excited about that, my friends. So again, we take on Dortmund today. We already know our second round DFB Pokal opponent. That's Union Berlin, who are not in the Bundesliga. They are still in the Zweite Bundesliga. This is the start to our season. We did kind of go on a little bit of a tour. We were in Austria, so we took on Salzburg. We invited some teams on our when we were on tour. We got invited to go to away to FC Twente to get paid for that. And same thing with Duisburg, sorry. We invited Newcastle. Here's what the Newcastle squad looks like. I just thought this would be interesting because Newcastle. Now, this is the squad they brought, okay? Maximin is still there. Willock is still there. Dubravka's still there. It doesn't seem... what's the rest of the squad look like? They've spent money, yeah? Okay, 84 million this season. Last season, 299 million. Wowzers. You can pause, I guess, and look at this if you want to, but, the likes of Isaac Hayden, Jamal Lewis, Jacob Murphy, Ryan Fraser all being sold, and Joe Hugel, Lucas Vera Sibo, Robin Gosens, Julian Weigel, Peter Zielinski, James Justin. That's look at that, 60 million-ish boom, boom, boom. And the season before that, they spent 106 million, not on as many transfers, which is interesting. So they raided Leeds United, who did they get relegated? Yes, temporarily. So when they went down to the championship is what it looks like. They poached some players. They got the likes of Tanganga, Chris Smalling, William Carvalho, Juan Mata for a whopping 215 grand. Lindley, Yuri. I mean, goodness me. So the squad, no, that's my squad, not their squad. That's what the squad looks like right now. Look at the wages. Oh my, get in. All right, let's go take on Dortmund. This is how we line up, my friends. We're going 4-3-3 with Jakic as the DM, Zalazar and Simons holding down the midfield, Origi on the left, Metza on the right, DK up top, and then the usual suspects at the back, except obviously Shimikas is a new addition. On the bench, we got Thomas, Abner, Joe Scally, Victor Paulsen, Evan Rotundo, Joe Gelhart, Marson, and Balogun. Get in. All right, my friends. Let's take a look at the Dortmund squad while it loads here. I still have my sound going through my external speaker, so no sound today. They're still doing the 4-3-1-2. They still have Jude Bellingham. Jean is playing their right back, which is kind of interesting. Our assistant said we should try playing balanced. I think we might, if we need to go for it, we'll do like wing play. We're set up for kind of wing play. Origi not so much, but like we're more set up for wing play with the 4-3-3. Push Patrick and Shimikas forward. But I think for right now, we'll do cautious to start. We'll see how it goes. No need to get crazy. It's a balmy 73 degrees. Oh, it's off. It boinked off the bar twice. That was Everton Liverpool-esque from the one time, except it didn't have somebody standing there to head it in. Yeah, we should probably press Guerrero. He's been quite influential. I'm recording this obviously in the same getup that I had on. Getup? It's a shirt and a sweater. Apparently that's a getup that I did the transfer window episode. So I'm anxious to see your thoughts. We've not had a single shot on target. We've had 5 shots though. Gets in. Ball over. Oh, it's also hit the crossbar. Oh, okay. I was like, why is Simons running away from the ball? Really nervous there. Thought that was going to be an one-on-one with our keeper. Zalazar, can he roam and play make? He gets into Origi, who tries to, like, is this a competition, lads? Is there like a rivalry pot of money where it's like, how many times can we hit the woodwork? Of course, they don't show that stat because that would be a useful stat to see. I'm going to say it was very good. Keep it up, lads. We got to be positive. They're a much better team than us. How many times have we hit the woodwork over here? Oh, I don't even have it loaded. Woodwork? Woodwork. There you are. Once each. Apparently the bouncing off the woodwork doesn't count as 2. That was an in-swinger, but they were well positioned for it. Now the counter is on with Ivan Jusic. Maybe? Guessing. Look at the names. Nobody has a single syllable name. Come on, lads. Uh-oh. Emre Can. Right back Emre Can. Not midfielder Emre Can. Did I miss something? Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Triple blockage, 2 of them by defenders, once by the keeper, but we scurry it away. We do have 1 shot on target, but the shots are pretty even. You know, a piece of me thought we could also try to gegenpress, like if we were a bit more match sharp than them and like go for it, but that seemed unwise. The assistant has got his flag down. I think this is going to count. I don't think the assistant thought it was offside. Oh. Maybe he was pointing to where it was. Maybe I misunderstood. Oh, yeah, clearly. Clearly, lads. Okay, 60-ish minutes in. Origi not doing so hot. Jakic not doing so hot. Backline in general not doing so hot. But, I mean, even on shots pretty much, and even on shots on target, clearly. So we're in the game. We're in the mix. We're in the mix, folks. Origi down to a 6.4. Who do we have? We got Fowler and Balogun. Do we bring him on? Jakic also not playing exceptionally well. I'm kind of hesitant to make a change, to be honest with you. Like, we're doing okay. If Origi drops, you know, but he's come back. Let's do an encourage. Patrick is silently just grumbling to himself on a 6.4. Now he's smiling. Okay, Origi's down to again to a 6.4 and is looking knackered. So we'll make A debut appearance for Faloren Balogun, I think is how you say it. Patrick's not doing so hot, so Joe Scally, do we dare? No, I don't think. I think we leave Patrick in. Of course, I'll say that. He'll get a red card. Feel it coming. Victor Palson's going to come on for the struggling Christian Jakic. And again, correct me if I'm wrong on those. I apologize. I am guessing on some of these names. But we're on the counter. In the midst of me trying to sub players, I'm turned around talking to the assistant manager. Origi's got it. Is Origi going to get an assist here? No, he gets knocked down, though. Emre Can, aggressive, son. Maybe it's a right back thing. Patrick's down to a 6.3. I guess we'll bring on Joe Scally. Oh, Joe's got to develop this year, so we got to give him an opportunity. I know it's only 2 minutes, but like we do have to give our players an opportunity to develop. I think a ball draw. Again, you might say, well, you're at home. It's the first game of the season. They haven't really gotten going. You know, you could go for it, but I mean, have you seen their squad? Have you seen their squad? They finished second in the league last season by like a point or two or something like that. We will take that all day long. All day long. Like, that is so much better than starting the season with a goose egg, with a red donut. I will take that. Let's go. And I forgot to show you the starting for the season. Net debt, 139,591,000, I should say. Easy for me to say. With a bank balance of about 75 million. So again, they told us to spend the transfer budget. We did. We got our wage budget up into the 970s, but we still got room to go there if we found a bargain or something like that. 5 million play or something like that. But that's where we're at from a financial standpoint. I'm going to leave you with this, my friends. See that scoreline against Zvekel? Zvekel. SV Zvekel in the German lower division. Our first friendly of the season. 13-0. Divock Origi had 6 goals in the first half. We played the 5-2-1-2 with the false 9, and I guess Zvekel has never seen a false 9. It was kind of unbelievable, if I'm being completely honest with you. Obviously, it doesn't mean anything. I just thought, in case you happened to catch that earlier, you're like, wait a minute, there's a 10.0 over there. Yep, he had 6 goals. Just the 6. My friends, we are going to hop forward and probably take on Gladbach and Bochum next. It's weird not having 800 things on the schedule, so I think that's what we'll do, as we kind of move forward, is let's get past the transfer window, and, kind of towards the end of September here, there'll be a bit of a... No, there's not a bit of a break. I thought there was a break. Shouldn't there be a break? Panicking, not seeing a break. But then we'll come back and Union Berlin. I don't think we need to play Leipzig, but that's kind of what we're going to chunk this out to be a little bit faster is my goal this season, unless we make another deep cup run. But again, it's just the cup. So it's all about the league, all about the DFB Pokal. Shorter season from a number of episodes standpoint. So we can get the next season. Hopefully we're in some sort of European competition. We'll have to see, my friends. I got some transfers to try and offload some kids. We'll see you next time. Have a good one.